another Rene of Paris live stream. If you don't know me, I am the alopecia ambassador for this channel. Just gonna have a nice little casual live today, just talking about some of my favorite medium length and shorter styles, just showing the different styles, the different options, and also some fun different ways to style them. So I love wearing wigs of all different lengths, colors, textures, and all that. And I actually do tend to wear a lot of shorter wigs because I just find them so easy to just throw on and leave the house. Some people find that with longer wigs you have more options for styling them, as far as like putting them in ponytails, putting them in braids, which is so much fun to do. But there's also so many amazing ways that you can style shorter looks as well. So I'm really excited to show you some of those today. Just to give a little bit of backstory on my own history with wigs, if you aren't familiar with that, I have been wearing wigs since about the age of 7 years old. And for a couple of years, when I was young, my parents were really helping me find like different styles, but we were all a little bit clueless with these things. And around the time when I was about 12 or 13, my parents took me to a wig store to try on some wigs in person, and it was such an amazing experience for me because the woman that worked at the wig shop there introduced me to a bunch of styles. She actually introduced me to Amore specifically. From then on out, I started wearing Cody for years, the Cody style, which is a nice short length style. And she also taught me about like things like monofilament caps, which gives you that realistic looking skin top, and different ways that you can brush the hair back, especially with that monofilament. You can really play with styles that lets you maybe expose that monofilament a little bit to make the wig look really realistic in different styles. And of course, with all the different caps, you have some great different options and all that. So I'm going to be going into all of that soon. So the wig that I'm starting out with right now is actually the longest wig that I'm going to be showing in this batch of wigs. I do have a whole bunch of wigs here to get through because there's a couple wigs here that are 3 different styles that are pretty similar, that I thought it would be fun to show all 3 of those and the differences between them, because they all have different cap styles as well, and all 3 of them are from different lines that we have. If you guys aren't familiar, we have Rene of Paris, the Rene of Paris line, the Amore line, which is designed specifically for people with hair loss, but anyone can still wear it. We have like the Noriko line, which has really great volume, so I have some wigs from all the different styles. And of course there's Muse and Fair Fashion, which is human hair, and Orchid, which has some fantastic styles and colors, and the Alexander Couture Collection. The list goes on and on, so I have options from a lot of the different collections here. So I guess I'll just quickly go ahead and show you some styles on this wig that I'm wearing right now. Hello everyone joining. It's so great to see you all today. And don't forget, if you do ever miss any of our live streams, they are all also always posted in our IGTV as well. So if you do want to catch up on any live streams that you missed from myself or Alexander or Danny, they're always saved in our IGTV. So this wig is actually Cheyenne from the Rene of Paris collection, and this is in the color Dark Chocolate. This has been one of my go-to wigs recently because it's just so sleek and gorgeous and so flowy and beautiful. One of my longtime favorites that I wore for years and still wear now and again is Tatum from the Amore Collection, which kind of reminds me of this. Tatum is just pretty much the same length, but Tatum has bangs, and that one's from the Amore Collection. And so I think part of the reason I love this wig so much is because it's pretty similar to Tatum, and I love them both. But this one is from the Rene of Paris collection. I have to remind myself which kind of cap it is, but I can go ahead and show you that right now as well. This one is a partial monofilament cap with the lace front and lace part. This is a lace front and lace part wig. That's what that looks like in the inside of the cap. So the lace part just comes right here, so you have that really natural looking hairline as well. So yeah, the difference between this wig and Tatum, which I also love, is that Tatum has the monofilament cap from the Amore Collection, and it also has bangs. Someone said adorable. Thank you so much. Ooh, I gave myself a little bit of a bigger forehead than usual. There we go. Just pull that forward. So just to show a couple of cute styles, just the basics. If you aren't familiar with wigs much already, I just want to make sure you all know that when you're styling your wigs, you can just use any typical regular accessories. You don't need specific accessories for styling your wig. So I'm just going to use some regular hair ties and just show some of the basic styles. Now, again, like I said, this is the longest wig that I'm going to be showing today, and obviously it's not that long, so I'm going to be showing some much shorter and really cute styles as well. But when I am putting wigs into ponytails or anything like that, or doing any sort of styling, I just like to make sure the wig is nice and combed out first. So this is a really great detangling comb that has been so helpful for if you ever have any tangles in your wig. This is very helpful. The Rene of Paris detangling comb. I particularly love it with detangling curly styles. It is such a game changer, honestly. Because for years I really didn't know how to detangle curly styles properly, and that wig is, that comb is such a game changer. So let's go ahead and just put this in a ponytail just to show you how that looks. A lot of times when I wear ponytails on short styles, I still like to leave some of the front pieces forward because I just think it looks kind of cute. And then I just kind of pull it so it's a little bit looser at the... Oh my goodness, it is very windy outside. I'm just seeing some bags flying in the distance. It's very windy near me at the moment, so I apologize if there's any background noise. But this is how this looks. And then when I put it in a ponytail, I kind of like to loosen the hair at the base just to make sure the cap is still nice and covered. And just do a nice little cute low ponytail like that. Nice and simple. So for most of the wigs that I'm going to show after this one, they're probably too short to put in a regular ponytail, so I'll show you some other cute styles for that as well. But another one of my favorite go-to styles is a nice little half ponytail. This is very cute in this wig. So I kind of gather the first top layer of hair, like so. And then I just make sure it's nice and flat so there's no bumps. And again, for anyone just joining, this is the Cheyenne wig from Rene of Paris, a very cute style. I also like how with a lot of these wig caps, if they fit properly, I like that you can just kind of have your ear peeking out because I think that just makes it look even more natural. I think a half ponytail is just a really spunky little style on this wig. I think that actually looks very adorable, and it's such an easy style to do, and just a nice way to kind of change the look of a medium length wig like this one. And just to see what it looks like, I have this really fun headband here. Let's throw that on as well and just see how that looks. This is a very 2000s look right now between the necklace and the top and the bedazzled headband. Very fun look right now. And of course, because we do have that lace front and lace part, you still have that very natural looking hairline there that complements the style nicely for a nice middle part, nice brushed back look. So you can have it brushed back out of your face, but still have it looking very natural. Okay, so now, because this live is particularly talking about shorter styles, I am going to start switching to some of the shorter styles that I have here. So I'm going to put my Cheyenne in dark chocolate away for now. Now I'm going to move to a style that has been one of my favorites. This has been a go-to wig that I wore for a good while. When I started wearing this wig, I just kept wearing it for like months on end because I just loved it so much. So it is a little bit worn and well loved, but it's still actually in great shape considering how much I've worn it. This is Reese PM from Noriko. And that is something that I will say about short styles, is I feel like they just last so long because you don't really have that friction frizz as much going on because there's not as much hair to rub against the clothing. So this wig, even though I've worn it a ton, is actually still in very fantastic shape. You always look beautiful. I wondered if you ever used wig tape when styling, or do you feel it is secure enough without? Sometimes I struggle a bit when mine is in a ponytail. So I actually don't wear anything with my wigs at all. I just put them right on my bare head. I don't even wear a wig cap. Some people that have alopecia and are bald still wear wig caps. I don't even do that. I think for me, when these wigs are adjusted properly, let me show you how the adjustments are in the back for anyone that isn't familiar. All these wig caps have very similar adjustments, just these little bands that you pull at the nape of the neck. And as long as they're adjusted to my head shape, I never feel like it's loose. I will even do cartwheels and things like that in them and not feel like they're at risk of falling off. And they see some of these wigs also have like a silicone strip on the inside. Oh yeah, so like this one. This is from the Amore line. This is on one of the XO caps. So some of them also have like a little silicone strip like this. So this is a monofilament cap. This is the Ori wig from Amore. Monofilament cap, lace front, and it also has this very thin silicone strip on the front, which really helps it to grip to your head as well. So a lot of the Amore line wigs have that, and I find those stay on very securely, but pretty much all of them from all the lines stay on securely. So let me see if I can show you this one. This is a partial monofilament cap from Noriko, and I believe this has the silicone strip on the front as well, like that. So yeah, so this is partial monofilament with that silicone strip. And again, with the adjustments, as long as it's adjusted tightly enough, I never feel like they're at risk of falling off. I've never even tried using wig tape or anything like that because I've never felt the need to. So there we go. So yeah, this is the wig that I was talking about now. This was one of my favorite styles for a while. I was wearing it so much. So just to show that I find short wigs tend to last quite a while because you don't really get that friction frizz as much. So that is one of the reasons I love short wigs so much. But this is how it looks down. Very adorable, but a way that I always wore this wig is just kind of pinning back. I apologize for the honking in the background. New York City living. And then I just kind of pin back either side with just basic bobby pins. Don't have to use anything fancy. And I think that kind of exposes the layers on this wig a bit, and it just looks very cute. Kind of let the ear peek out a little bit. And pretty much every time I wear this wig, I wear it in some variation of that. And I just love kind of pushing up the little flippy waves on the bottom. I just think it looks so adorable. And just to have even more fun with it, I also love putting little clips like this in this wig in particular, but any short style. Sometimes when it's too short to do different ponytail looks or anything like that, you can have a lot of fun with just little hair accessories like this. So I already put the bobby pin in for that extra security to hold the hair back where I want it, but then just spice it up a little and make it just look cute. Just put in a little ribbon like that. Okay. So yeah, this one again is Reese PM from the Noriko Collection, and this is the color Champagne R. So now moving on to another short style. This is one that was new from the Amore Collection this year, and this is probably like, it might be the shortest wig that I have here, but I just really love this one because the bangs go a little bit longer. This is the style Shane. Let me double check the color. This is medium brown. Let me just show you the wig cap before I put it on as well. This one is lace front, lace part, like so. And of course, as usual, with the adjustable straps. Oh, so that's already so cute, but let me just brush the bangs off to the side. I just love the way the bangs kind of hang a bit longer than the rest of the wig, just to show you from the side. So it's quite short in the back, but then you just have this kind of like wispy bang in the front that I just think is so flattering and cute. So even though it's a shorter wig, you still get a bit of that face framing layer going on. Now, just to try out some other accessories, little headbands and things are also really fun to wear in short styles. So just kind of putting it on top like that, putting it behind your ears, and then just tying it behind your neck. Especially if you had one with an even longer ribbon. The ribbon can kind of hang down on the front, like a 70s style vibe, would look very cute. But that honestly looks so cute. I love the way this looks. And because this is so short, I'm gonna actually spin it around and put that bow on top, because that's even, oh, that's even cuter. Okay, I love this. It's kind of like Rosie the Riveter type of vibes. So you can take a shorter style and just add like a little touch of pop of color. It's a little fun little bow accessory. And that just looks so cute like that. So again, this one is Shane in medium brown from the Amore Collection. Again, it has that lace front and lace part. Extremely realistic looking. So it's a fun style to be able to kind of brush it back. Like if I wanted to, I could even take the bangs, brush it back, and put that under the headband as well, because you have that lace front, so you can even expose more of that wig cap if you want to. So that even looks really cute. Like that. And that's a great style, especially if you're someone that like works a lot and you don't want your hair to get in your face. This is a really great style for that. And that headband and little bow on top just adds like another touch of just like femininity on top of it all. Okay. Now again, this is Shane. I think I said it was in the Amore Collection before. I apologize. It's actually in the Rene of Paris collection. So I apologize for that. So yeah, Shane medium brown from the Rene of Paris collection. Such a gorgeous style. And again, I love those wispy bangs on this one. The next one is from the Amore Collection. So I switched the lines. This one's from the Amore Collection. This one's called Casey. The reason I'm showing this next is because it's kind of a similar length, but just a different style from a different line as well. So if you are interested in learning more about the different lines, I'll go into some of those details here. And again, you can always go to our website, reneofparis.com, to learn more about all the different collections, view the catalogs, and all the different styles. This one is Casey in the color Deep Smoky Brown from Amore. This is one that was released last year. I apologize, the sun is kind of creeping into my shot here. And this one is really charming and cute because it just kind of has these little like slight curls going on. And this one is a monofilament, double monofilament cap, so it's very, very comfortable on a bare head. But this is just so charming and cute. Again, this is Casey in Deep Smoky Brown. So it's kind of similar in length to Shane, but it has a little bit more of like a curl going on. And just to show you that double monofilament wig cap, it is so extremely realistic. Like, just look at that. That's just nuts. And the monofilament goes all the way around the head on the top. So you can really just play with the part, change it up, change it however you want. So the last one I showed you was Shane, and Shane has the lace part on only one side, which is a fantastic option for that really realistic looking part, and it's great for anyone that doesn't really want to change their part. And I feel like most of us don't tend to change our part on a day-to-day basis. Even people who have a full head of their own hair, people typically like how they look with one specific part. So this works really well for a lot of people. And then for if you do want to be able to change up your part any which way and still have that scalp appearance look peeking through, then a monofilament or double monofilament cap is great for that as well. So I was telling that story in the beginning of this live stream, how when I first went to a wig store when I was about 12 years old or so, and the woman who worked there explained different wig cap styles to me and introduced me to monofilament wigs. She also showed me this really cute way. I get a proper hair clip out that works well for this. She showed me a really cute way to just brush back the style. It's quite a simple style, but it just really was such a great way for me to learn how realistic monofilament wig caps are when you brush them back. Because all she had me do was just take a brush and brush part of the hair back, but still keep the bangs forward and just kind of make a little poof on top like that. This is the style that she showed me. She showed it to me specifically on Cody from Amore, which was my go-to wig for years because of her. And to just kind of expose the monofilament like that, just for a nice, realistic hairline there. And then I'm gonna use, normally I would use a much smaller clip than this, but this is like this type of clip, but smaller. Just kind of clipping that back, like so, just to create like a cute little poof. And this was a very popular style when she taught this to me back in the day, like over 10 years ago now. This was quite a popular style then, and it's still super cute now. Just like a little poof on top, but just to show how you can really brush the hair back, expose some of that monofilament. Someone said looks so natural. I completely agree. This one does look super natural. And again, just so it's nice to just have the hair out of your face for when you want that option. Obviously, I love wearing the long glamorous styles as well, but I also just find short styles just so easy to manage. And there's still so many cute ways that you can style them. Okay, so again, that one was Casey from the Amore Collection. And just to quickly show you what the double monofilament cap looks like on the inside, it looks like this. So it just kind of covers the entire top of your head. And before I was talking about the silicone strips on the front of the cap that really help it to grip to your head, a lot of the Amore Collection wigs have that. So it's not like super sticky or anything like that, but it's just enough that just kind of gives you a little bit more traction right at the front of your scalp, just to give that extra added feeling of security. However, even the wigs without that, I still find fit very securely on me, personally. So the last thing I want to show you are 3 different wigs that are quite a similar style, but all from different collections and all just this really gorgeous short length. So I have Posh from the Orchid Collection. This is Kai from Rene of Paris in Melted Ocean. And this one is from Amore. This is Ori from Amore. So they all actually have a slightly similar style, but just to show you how they look on and show you the differences between the caps and whatnot. So let me start with Posh. This one is one of, I feel like I always say this one's one of my favorites as I'm putting them on because they honestly are all my favorites. But this one is so fun. This one is from the Orchid Collection in the color Aqua Paradise. Wow, I love this style. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in that half ponytail that I always love putting my wigs in. At first I was thinking the blue wig with the blue shirt would be a little too much blue, but I kind of just feel like an anime character right now, like in the best way possible. Okay, so this wig has the lace part and the lace front. So what's nice about that is, again, with this you get that extremely realistic looking hairline and the very seamless transition from the lace part to the lace front. You just want to make sure none of the hairs are tucked under that lace front. But that just looks very natural. So again, with this is great for anyone who specifically likes having a middle part and probably wouldn't want to change it. And if I move over to the Kai wig, the Kai also has a lace front, lace part, but Kai has the part on the side. So they are pretty similar styles from 2 different collections, but perhaps Kai is good for someone who prefers to have that side part and not wanting to move it. And because they are in different collections, they are available in different colors. So Aqua Paradise isn't available in too many colors, but Posh is one of them. And I think all the colors Aqua Paradise is available in they're all from the Orchid Collection. So you can't necessarily get the same wigs in the same colors from different collections, but you can experiment with different styles and different wig caps. So this one, again, very similar length. Kai in Melted Ocean. I can actually use this sunlight to my advantage and just show you how pretty. It's kind of funny to be able to have half the screen in light as like the indoor lighting and then half the screen as like the gorgeous sunlit color. Just the melted color is just so beautiful. So again, this one has that same lace front, lace part, but this part is on the side. So if you really like the style Posh, but you don't necessarily like having the middle part, then Kai is another great option with the side part instead. And Melted Ocean is just such a fabulous color. All the melted colors are just so fun because they have kind of like this gradient transition in the melted colors, like Melted Marshmallow, which is a blonde, Melted Sunset, which is kind of more of a golden blonde, Melted Plum, which is similar to this but in a purpley tone scheme, or like reddish purple, and Melted Ocean is just so fabulous. You just like throw a headband in this. Headbands are also great accessories for styling short styles if you want to just add a little bit more of a flare. And again, with the lace front, I could even use that to my advantage and just really push the hair back. Like if I wanted to expose that lace front. You can go ahead and do that. Just kind of brush it back. Like so. So it's nice to have the lace front and have the option to just really expose that natural looking hairline. So again, we had Posh from Aqua Paradise, which has the lace front, lace part, but the part is in the middle. And then Kai, lace front, lace part, but the part is on the side. Even though they are pretty similar styles. And I also have Ori here from the Amore Collection, which has the full flexibility of the monofilament cap with lace front as well. So this one is from the Amore line. This one is in Rose Gold R. So there's that monofilament cap, lace front. So with this, you can change the part however you want. So if you want that flexibility, this is a great option. And again, it has that silicone strip for that extra security on your head. This wig I've been wearing a ton. I really, really love this one. So So Kai and Posh I think are more similar to each other than this one is, but it's just that like similar kind of length, and it's just so cute. I've been wearing this one to work a lot, and for some reason this one in particular I really like with that black headband look. This one is funny too because I feel like depending on how I dress, this wig has such a different vibe. Like it can have kind of like a very professional looking vibe if I'm wearing like a blazer and more professional looking clothing, but then if I am wearing more like spunky fun clothing and more done up makeup, it could also be a really cute, more like fun going out type of wig. With the headband especially, it looks very like professional. I really like this look. It is just so cute. It's very like girl next door with the headband, especially with this cute little frilly top and the butterfly necklace. So again, the headband just really adds such a nice flare. But something else I like to do with this wig, because it really has that long, sleek, flowy side bang. It just kind of very much hangs forward and looks really nice. Sometimes if I want to get this layer just out of my face, it looks really cute if I take this layer of bang, lift the hair here, and put this behind my ear, like that, and then just let the other layer hang on top of it like that. I think that looks really cute, and it's almost just a nice way to get the hair out of your face, but just create a nice, sleek side bang kind of effect here. So even though it does have that really gorgeous long flowy bang, which looks really pretty, sometimes if you just want to get that out of your face quickly, you can just kind of tuck it back, and that's without using any accessory, which is nice. So if you're on the go and you just want to style it differently, you could just put it behind the ear and again just put it down flat like that. And again, because it has that fully monofilament cap, so the other ones were lace front and lace part, so typically with that you do just want to keep the part as it is on the cap, which again is great because I feel like most people do stick with whichever part that they're comfortable with. Some people like right part, some people like left part, some people like middle, and they usually just stick with that. But if you really want that flexibility, it's really great to have the monofilament option. So if I wanted to, I could make this a middle part like Posh. Sometimes you kind of have to like train the hair to get it used to being parted like that, just by wearing it like that for a little bit, and it'll just kind of naturally fall that way. I kind of have a mess here now, but if you wanted to just part it all the way in the middle. A comb with a long tail is really helpful for changing the part, but I do not have that handy. So yeah, I'm kind of just making it really messy, but I just wanted to show you how nice it is that no matter how you part the wig, you can really expose that really nice, natural looking monofilament. And just to show you that other wig style that I tried on Cheyenne before, that kind of just exposes the monofilament and looks really nice. Just kind of brush back a layer and just kind of clip it back. Again, I have been wearing this wig a ton, so let's see. Just to comb it out a little bit. You can just kind of brush back a top layer and just clip it in place, and that looks really cute like that. And you can kind of have fun playing with the very natural looking monofilament style as well. So just to recap all the wigs that I showed you today, this one is Ori from the Amore Collection in Rose Gold R, one of the gorgeous styles from the Amore Collection with the monofilament cap. I've been wearing this wig so much, I love it. Very beautiful style. And the two styles that I showed you that were a pretty similar cut were Kai and Melted Ocean from Rene of Paris. Lace front, lace part on the side. Posh from the Orchid Collection, lace front, lace part in the middle. In this beautiful, beautiful color, Aqua Paradise. Just to show you the two beautiful bright colors side by side. You have more of like a blue tone and more of like a greenish blue tone. Both very fun, very beautiful options. Then I also showed you Casey in Deep Smoky Brown, I believe was the name of the color, correct? Yeah, Deep Smoky Brown. Casey from the Amore Collection. Just pop that on really quick again just to show you that, because that was really cute. Very cute style. And then I also showed you Wyatt from the Rene of Paris collection in medium brown. That beautiful wispy bang. Then we also had Reese PM in Champagne R with the partial monofilament. Reese also comes in machine tight as well, so you have the option for the wig cap from the Noriko collection in Reese. I love having the partial monofilament, but the machine made is also gives you that extra added layer of volume if you really like that very voluminous hair. And of course the one I started with, which was Cheyenne from the Rene of Paris collection in dark chocolate. So thank you all so much for watching this live and hanging out with me today. Again, if you ever want to watch any of our lives that you missed, you can definitely check out our IGTV and see all of our lives saved there. Or if you ever watch our lives and you're like, oh, what was that wig called again? You can go and check out the IGTV to see all the different things we talked about, or leave any comments, and we love to be able to address any questions we missed during the live in the comments, or if you want to message us. And of course, my DMs are always open as well if you are someone that is curious about wigs and you don't know where to start. Or if you have alopecia and you want to ask questions about that, my DMs are always open as well on my personal Instagram, which is at abbyandrew.yt. Thank you, this was brilliant. Thank you so much. I appreciate that you hung out and watched this. It is always so much fun for me to come live and talk to you guys here. And again, always feel free to message me, message this account, Rene of Paris, or myself, abbyandrew.yt on Instagram. And we also have our YouTube channel for more wig tips and tutorials. That's just YouTube. If you just look up Rene of Paris, you can find us on there as well for some amazing videos, tutorials from Alexander and from Danny and from myself as well, all coming at it from different perspectives. So always feel free to ask us any questions or check out our videos on there. So thank you all so much for watching this, and don't forget to follow us if you're not already, and have a lovely weekend, everybody. I will see you next time.